Hi, my name is Agata. Welcome in Agata's Cottage. I have collaboration video for you. You know, I don't do many collaborations, although I hope to change that. But today is collaboration with someone I adore, my dear sewing friend Tiffany from Hosier Handmade. A few months ago, Tiffany and I were chatting that we both have substantial stashes of fabrics and patterns. And sometimes we stick to those same things over and over again because it's easy, it's familiar, and you can whip it out quickly. So we both decided to challenge ourselves and sew pattern from our stash using fabric from our stash. And I love buying new fabrics, but my stash is getting, actually no, it got out of control. So I'm very happy that with this challenge, I managed to get 2 meters of fabric out of my stash and make something for myself, which, if you are here any length of time, no, it's a challenge itself. I usually make things for others. So Tiffany has gorgeous family. She has the most adorable daughter, fantastic stash, and most of all, she is the most cheerful, positive, and bubbly person I know. And I do know a fair bit of people. Anyway, about my make. That's gonna be a challenge, to be honest. I'm actually getting nerve tick when I think about this. I had so many mishaps happening with this cardigan because we decided to go for Harper Cardigan by Sinclair Patterns. It's beyond. First, I printed out pattern and I don't know how, but half of the pages didn't print. Then I started putting the pattern together. Chris got sick, didn't have time to finish, had to finish when I was getting sick. Finally had it done. I was convinced that I wanted to do it in mustard rib jersey from Ecobee. And I read the comments that you can whip it out from 1.5 meter. Not a chance, not in my size, not in the length I chose. So I decided to set on this gorgeous burgundy cotton waffle from Ecobee. I had it in my stash and I bought it thinking about making the long version of the Harper cardigan. However, when I was putting my pattern pieces, I realized that there is no chance I can get the long version. I can only get the classic version. But first, few things about the pattern. I will put the picture of the line drawings somewhere here. By the way, I'm recording today in Ali's room. It's the only spot in the house that has reasonable lighting. And I'm talking reasonable, not anything decent whatsoever. It's so dull and gloomy and disgusting today outside that I don't know if the footage will be even usable, but we'll see. So I have my little memo card from the Sinclairs printed out, so it's easier for me, perimenopausal brain. So Harper cardigan comes in sizes US 0 to US 30, so it's XXS to 4XL. It's designed for light to medium weight knit fabrics with at least 50% stretch. Okay, there is seam allowance included in the pattern. There are 3 length options for the sleeve, so you can make short sleeve, you can make 3/4 length, or you can make the long sleeve. There are 4 versions of the length, so you can make crop cardigan, you can make classic, and that's the one I made, you can make long cardigan, or you can make duster version. The duster version comes without band on the bottom. Plus, the Sinclair patterns are designed for 3 different heights, which is kind of unique for the sewing patterns companies. You are more likely to see different cup sizes versus different heights. So the Sinclair patterns are designed for petite, for regular, or for tall people. I made, according to my measurements, size US 16 in the regular height. And now my feeling about the pattern. My overall impression, it's nice pattern, but that's it. It's just nice. There's nothing wow about this. It's just a standard classic cardigan. I think because of the whole vibe in the sewing community and this whole Harper cardigan is the best cardigan ever, and you know you have to make it, I had unrealistic expectations about this cardigan. If I wouldn't have as many expectations, I would probably be more happy with overall fit. My issue is mainly the fit. Based on the line drawing, I thought that the shoulder seam should go basically where the shoulder slope is, and I normally do narrow shoulder adjustment. I didn't do this time because you know it's cardigan. I thought if it would be tiny bit below the shoulder, it's not a big deal. However, in my case, that's like 2 inches difference from where my shoulder finish, and by that length almost my sleeve is too long. So if I will try to fix it, I will have to pull this up so the shoulder and the sleeve will fit normally. I won't be fixing it. I will just wear it as it is. I'm okay with how it is. I just know that for the future, whenever I'm doing any Sinclair patterns, I need to look at the size 14 on the top and do FBA adjustment, and then do grade it to size 16. It looks okay at the back. I'm just gonna show you the size, but I normally need sway back adjustment, and it does feel a bit loose at the back. Will I make this pattern again? I don't think so. I like this cardigan, it's comfortable, it will fit nicely with my existing wardrobe, and I do miss cardigans in my within my clothes, whatever I have available. I do have few cardigans that I love, and I made them using tutorials by Alicia from Thoughtful Creativity, and they have much better fit, but in general they were designed for my own body, so it's a different story. Overall, it's nice. I might add some snaps or maybe buttons as a closure, or maybe, I don't know, something like hook and eye or something, because I think it could use something so it can be closed, but I haven't decided yet. I am thinking of using the little bit of remnant that I have to make belt and add belt loops, just to cinch myself a little bit in the waist, and just look a little bit more put together. Overall, it's nice pattern. I would say it's definitely easy enough for advanced beginner to make, especially if you're making it with the stable knit and you haven't been sewing with knits for long or ever. It does require a little bit of patience, but as I said, it's easy enough. And first of all, it's free, so you know, I do think that it's important for the companies to provide, where they are in position to, a free pattern to allow people to see how their instruction looks like, what's their bodice block, and you know, overall fit. From my own experience with Sinclair patterns, I do think that I need to size down in the patterns that I'm making for them, because that's the second pattern that I made according to my measurements, and that's the second pattern that it's a little bit too big for me. But you know, it's a cardigan. I will put it on with a jumper or a turtleneck underneath and it will be fine. So I loved collaborating with Tiffany. I had great fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are here from Tiffany's channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoyed your time with me. I hope you will stick around. Please consider subscribing and press the like button. I would love to hear in the comments if you made Harper cardigan before. What do you think? Is that your go-to cardigan, or you have recommendations for other patterns? If you do, please leave them in comments below. Thank you for watching. Happy sewing. And by the way, clean your sewing machine and change your needle. Bye.